Okay, we'll get started here. Hello, everyone. I'm Vince Ewing with the Multifamily Investment Advisors here at Keller Williams Commercial, the #1 real estate firm in the United States and worldwide. We're definitely excited to give you our multifamily market update here this Monday. I'll actually kick it off with some factors we've been seeing, just generally speaking, as far as investor confidence in the multifamily space in Chicagoland. We're definitely seeing a situation where the demand for assets exceeds the supply. So we have a lot of investors calling in from coastal regions, even down south and throughout the Midwest, trying to get their hands on property. We're fielding acquisition criteria and documenting that diligently. And as the supply rolls in, these investors are really taking down the opportunities pretty quickly. So that's the status we're in at the moment. Many owners are putting together analysis of their properties and seeing if they would want to test the market at the current time, but it's not quite pacing the amount of investor confidence that we're seeing. So the demand exceeds the supply. We are seeing some developments going on in Chicagoland area, in areas like Fulton Market, very hot as far as developments and construction going on. People are looking for properties in areas like Logan Square, Pilsen, Avondale, Humboldt Park, Westtown, and Rogers Park throughout the city. Chicago maintaining a very strong multifamily presence, a city that is the only city within the top 10 population count, in which more than 50% are renters. There was a statistic in Q2 of this year that reflected that nearly 9,000 units rented within that quarter, which is the strongest leasing figure we've seen in 10 plus years. So things are looking up for the rental market. And that's why you kind of see a situation where investors are really trying to get in, take advantage of these particular opportunities. Chicago being a town in which the for sale property average is just above $300,000, whereas in LA it's $500,000 and in New York it's $1 million. So there's a lot of room for growth here. And you're seeing folks want to hold on to their assets in many cases as well. But a lot of investors are seeing themselves coming to the end of their purchase and sale cycles and want to cash in their chips, so to speak. I'm going to pass the ball over to Jason to give us an update on any interesting developments that we have seen in the city recently.
Thanks, Vince. You touched on a couple of things, some of the hot neighborhoods. I was looking over the weekend and I seen some information come out about the South Loop. They did a study, like really evaluating neighborhoods, developments in neighborhoods throughout the country. South Loop ranks about 8th on that list throughout the country in terms of new apartment production. And that number for the South Loop over the past 5 years was about 3,500 rental apartments that came on the market. Some of those top neighborhoods in the country, downtown LA, like you mentioned, Vis, that was 10,000 units produced over the past 5 years. Midtown neighborhood in Atlanta, they got 6,000 units produced over the past 5 years. And then South Loop isn't too far behind over the past 5 years as well, with 3,500. So South Loop has definitely been booming. And with that, want to pass it over to Jakia and let her talk about some projects that they're working on as well.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Jason. You're absolutely right. South Loop has seen quite a boom in apartments coming online in the last several years. I believe we rolled out 18,000 additional apartment units in Chicago between 2016 and 2020. And you're right, a good 3,500 or so of those were in South Loop. One of those buildings is my project at work. I am a development manager at Lend-Lease. And so we introduced the Cooper to the South Loop community. The Cooper is a part of a 5-building development on 7 acres on the Chicago River in the South Loop. If you visit the corner of Harrison and Wells, you'll see the riverfront and you'll see new construction development that has recently gone up in the last few years. So the Cooper is open and operational. We are all leased up with the Cooper. It's been very popular in the downtown South Loop neighborhood, and we are now under construction on the Reed at South Bank. So the Reed is the second tower that we're developing on this 7-acre riverfront development. So I'd love to dive in a little bit. This is definitely multifamily development. And for those of us who are in residential sales, you might appreciate kind of getting the inside scoop of a building that is new to the market. So let me go ahead and share my screen. I'd like to take you on a virtual tour of the Reed at South Bank.
Are you able to do that currently? You have the...
Yeah, I think
Awesome.
I'm sharing my screen. Can you guys see or no? Not yet?
Yes.
Yep, it's
You
up.
can see? Okay, wonderful. Okay, so this is the Reed at South Bank. We are under construction. We've just completed some of the core and we're going vertical now. We expect for this to deliver basically a late 2022, 2023 early. Some of the apartments will slowly begin to lease up between spring and summer of 2023, and condos are already underway. So I want to dive into some of the condos that we have for sale. You'll see that the style of architecture is industrial chic. It is definitely, you're going to have that concrete, you're going to have some slate gray tones, but then we introduce some wood to warm it up a bit. So these are definitely going to be contemporary in style. And the condos, we're offering 3 different color palettes. There'll be a slate gray color palette, there'll be a warm or tan wood color palette, and then the lighter color palette closer to a white that you've seen here in the video. What's really exciting is, the views. I always say with the Reed, if you buy a condo at the Reed, you're really buying views. It's what you call a view building. The condo portion of the building starts on floor 23 and goes up to 47. 22 down is apartments, amenities, and parking. So the lowest floor of the condo building starts really in the sky. It overlooks all of South Loop, the river, north, and you can see Lake Michigan to the east. So it's definitely a great investment. And what I love especially about the building is it starts at 400,000 and goes up to over $1 million. So there's a wide variety of price point for many different people in many different phases of life, be it families with children, or be it perhaps a resident doctor at UIC who wants to invest in the Chicago market. We have a little something for everybody. I want to go ahead and look at the amenities of the building. The amenities are spectacular. For a condo owner in this building, they're really getting a lot of bang for their buck. The reason is because the building is very amenity rich. We have a 15,000 square foot outdoor amenity deck on the 8th floor that includes a pool, a patio, fire pits, outdoor yoga, outdoor fitness, etc. So the 8th floor is full of amenities, a salon, a chef's kitchen, co-working space, you name it. But what's really unique about this building is that also on the 2nd floor, condo owners have their own exclusive amenity floor with co-working space, a chef's kitchen if they want to host dinner parties or events, and other really nice features that are exclusive to them. The condo owners also have access to the amenities on the 8th floor. And so what that means is this is going to be one of the only condo buildings in the city where condo owners pay a reasonable assessment, but have access to everything you could want. And we all know that in condo buildings, the more amenities you have, the higher the HOA fees are going to be because the maintenance is going to be sky high. Well, in the case of the Reed, because it's part apartment and part condo, some of the HOA cost is offset by the tenants. So just wanted to introduce this to our group and just make everyone aware that this building is under construction. We do have something for everybody, we feel, as far as pricing is concerned, starting at 400,000 and going up to over $1 million, sitting right on the waterfront with riverfront views. If anyone has questions, I'm happy to answer, but thank you so much for the opportunity to share more about the REIT at South Bank.
Really cool. I definitely enjoyed that. Those kitchens look amazing. You know, you catch me in there, maybe I'll have to start a cooking show too, get another webinar going.
Yeah. If anyone is
Culinary
interested,
Tuesdays, something like
yeah,
that.
I like it. If anyone's interested in having their brokerage come through for a private tour with our brokers, we do have a sales gallery. It's at the top floor of the Cooper overlooking the river. And so we converted the sales gallery to, you know, partially what you'd see in a unit. So come by if you want. I'm happy to set that up. You can get a, you know, private tour and kind of get to know our brokers and, you know, get to know the team. We love that.
100%. Did you have anything, Jason?
No, that was great. That's all I had.
Amazing. We do appreciate that, Drakia. As you guys in Facebook world and other social media platforms know, we always try to get some meaningful and substantial guests in front of you guys here on Multifamily Mondays. I am gonna throw the ball over to Kelly Rich, our Director of Investor Relations. She's going to actually tell you about some opportunities that we have for our would-be investors at the current time. Kelly, you want to take it away?
Absolutely, Vince. Thank you. And Drakia, yes, I love that development. It's really nice. So I do have an update on some investment opportunities that we are currently marketing. First is a 55 unit portfolio that we have in near the upcoming Auburn Park Station. It's a mixed use portfolio consisting of residential and retail / office tenants. It totals 55 units among 3 contiguous buildings. The retail office tenants are, a lot of them are social services. As such, the current seller did not have any problems with collections during COVID. So that's very positive. They are fully occupied under long-term ownership. The current owner does have immense pride in ownership as the units are well maintained. So this asset does present a light value add opportunity. And we're offering this at $3,150,000. So reach out to us for more information on that asset. Next is an opportunity where you can pick up 22 units in Calumet Park. Calumet Park is located about 25 minutes south of downtown Chicago. This package is about a block from the I-57 expressway. It consists of 2 buildings on the same block. They're within walking distance of one another. 2 very well-maintained buildings. One was renovated in 2015, the other renovated in 2021. This package offers an 8.3 blended cap rate and a per unit price of about $62,000. This asset is offered at $1,372,500. And lastly, we have an 8 unit multifamily property located in the historic Bronzeville neighborhood. Bronzeville in Chicago is one of those hot neighborhoods where a lot of people are looking to get into, a lot of investors are looking to get into as well. This features remodeled luxury condo quality units and a stabilized tenant base. This is a turnkey investment opportunity. It does present some below market rents, so there's an opportunity there. There's an attractive unit mix where all 8 apartments are 2 bedroom, 2 baths. As I mentioned, they're condo quality finishes. They include in-unit washer and dryer, full appliance, stainless steel appliance package. Tenants do pay all utilities except water here. individual furnaces, and hot water heaters as well. So we are offering this at $1,985,000. There are other opportunities that we have within the team. For more information on these, please reach out to us. We can be reached at www.chicagomultifamilyinvestments.com. You can reach us by email at investment@kwcommercial.com, and then also by telephone. The number is 312-863-8990. So I will be posting all this contact information in the chat. Reach out to us for more information. Thanks, Vince.
Thank you, Kelly. And we're happy to offer all those opportunities to our would-be investors if it is a Monday afternoon at 12 p.m. You can catch us here at Multifamily Mondays for the market update with the Multifamily Investment Advisors at Keller Williams Commercial. Thank you to all our participants and guests and viewers, and have a great week.